His heart was filled with equanimity and compassion. His face beamed with a spontaneous smile. Why does he feel compassion after he have this power? Because he can feel what the humans or beings around him or in the world feel. You know, their sorrow, their pain, their frustration, their troubles, their helplessness, their suffering. That's why he has compassion for them. The masters, they all have all this. Just sometimes they have to shut it down, otherwise they cannot continue to do their job. The sympathy they have for all beings will collapse them mentally, emotionally, psychically, and bodily as well. No one can be able to really function well in this world, no matter how strong spiritually, if that person continue to open this faculty, psychic power to and hear in all the suffering of the world. The Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, she hears them, their pleas, only when necessary, only when they are desperate, and only for that person or those persons. She doesn't always have to hear all the suffering in the world, because that will be too much, even for a Buddha. Now, he walked with firm and steady steps towards the jungle without turning around or hesitating. Now he's going away to the jungle to contemplate. Suddenly, there was a feeble call from behind. The call of a pain-filled heart retards the movement of Mahashraman also, because it's so pitiful, a voice calling for help, that he slow his movement. Normally he doesn't want to slow. He wants to go steadfastly to the jungle. But then there is a voice, very weak and pitiful, calling for help behind him, so he slowed down. And then a wiry and weak Brahman, moving briskly with the help of a stick, arrived and fell at the feet of the Mahashraman. Tears were flowing from his eyes, and there was an expressive pain on his pitiable face. He uttered humbly, "O Prince Vardhaman, kindly liberate me. Give me something. Remove my poverty." Shraman Mahavira recognized this old man to be some Shama of Brahmakund. Long back, he used to come to the king Siddhartha's court. The charitable king extended him all help by giving whatever he needed. He was happy then, but he was not seen after the king's death. Some Shama said, "Prince, I wander around from one state to another state after the death of King Siddhartha, my mentor. Wherever I went, my bad luck followed me. After 2 years of wandering in vain, I have returned home this morning. On my return, my family members informed me about your year-long charity. Everyone got what he desired, but I, the ill-fated, got nothing from your charitable hands. Prince, as soon as I reached home, I came to know that abandoning everything, you have become ascetic only today. Prince Vardhaman, please have pity on this poor destitute. Remove my poverty with your kind hands." This is impossible. The prince already renounced everything. He has only one piece of cloth on him. How can any man has a heart to come and beg him like that? People are really impossible to comprehend. And he's a Brahman. He has family even. He could do something to earn a living. But it just has to bother people like that. Became a monk already, has nothing at all, and still come and bugging. This kind of people. Brahman supposed to be the most noble class in India at that time, and still in some area now in India. Supposed to be the most learned, the most noble, the one that you cannot even treat unkindly or slander of any kind. They are revered like high priest, yeah, and behave like that. Imagine. Mahavira was filled with compassion, but today he had nothing more to give. Suddenly he thought of the divine cloth on his shoulder, so he tore it into 2 parts and gave half to the Brahman. The Brahman was filled with joy. What kind of joy is that? Robbing somebody who is already a monk and who has nothing with him anymore and still feel joyful. Yeah? Being Brahman and all that. So the Brahman took this piece of cloth to a mender and inquired about its value. The mender said, "Brahman, how did you get this divine cloth? It is just a part of a whole. If you could bring me the other part also, I will mend it back into its original form, and you could sell it for 100,000 gold coin." Oh. The greedy Brahman ran back to Mahavira and followed him everywhere he went. Some Brahman, huh? After about a year, the remaining piece of the divine cloth fell one day from Mahavira's shoulder. Some Shama picked it up, got it mended, and sold it to King Nadivadan for 100,000 gold coins. Now, neglecting his body, the venerable ascetic Mahavira meditated just by himself, in blameless lodgings and wandering, in restraint, kindness, avoidance of sinful influence, chaste life, patience, freedom from passion, and contentment, practicing control, circumspectness, religious postures and acts, walking the path of nirvana and liberation, which is the fruit of good conduct. Living thus, he, with equanimity, bore, endure, sustain, and suffer all calamities, arising from divine powers, men and animals, with undisturbed and unafflicted mind, careful of body, speech, and heart. All right. Any question about that? About anything? OK 哈，今天到这里为止。去吃饭的时间要回家。好东西也不能吃太多 ，OK？ 我也不能念给你们听那么多，2天已经听很多了，以后再说，下个礼拜好吗？好。如果在的话，再继续念给你们听 ，OK？ 念字还好啦，就怕有时候我多余解释很多东西，从一国跑到另外一国，从一个大师跑到另外一个大师，从一个故事跑到另外一个故事，就时间拉得很长啊，怕你们饿坏了，然后巴士跑掉，你们走路回台北、高雄好长啊，走到下个月才能回去 ，OK？ 从这边跑到高雄应该多久时间啊？走路半个月，那不错嘛，不错。那不能走路算了，留下来嘛。每天也是很苦啊，吃东西，然后打瞌睡，然后怎么样？OK。 See you later. Next time. Thank you. 哎，好啦。台湾哈都不老呢，奇怪。哦，认识了几十年了，还是一样啊。有没有结什么婚啊？哎呀，太好了，好聪明啊！业障没有来找你哈？你也没有去找他？没有，太好了。喂，怎么都不老呢？奇怪，不可思议。大概打坐哈，very good。台湾哈，哇哦，你们蛮认真哦，对你们很骄傲。对不起了，没有对你们什么特别的，就看多几眼而已，好吗？我们是族人啊，不能要求了，是吗？应该要送给别人的啊。我们慷慨好客，一起嘛我们一起是这样。有时候我也是这样啊，如果东西不多，我自己会送给别人的。东西不多，其实我的东西如果不够的话，我东西会给他们。印度人他们也是这样如果有人来他们的家他们没有多少，也全部贡献出来。他们认为任何人来是的上帝来，不是上帝派来的。所以他们对客人呢，跟对上帝一样，很尊重，所以没东西也全部拿出来。你们知道师父讲过一个故事，是那个嘎比亚那个僧人有没有？嘎比亚大师连他太太也想拔出来卖为了供养那些来拜访他的和尚还有那个过路的人。他们来的话，是客人嘛，还好太太也没有卖，东西也拿到。记得故事吗？哦，不错。你们也不用这样这么过分，好不好？先生太太要自己保管 ，OK。大事不一样他做一些比较不同的事情嘛，所以让那个买卖的人比较怕。商店那个主人他很喜欢那个嘎比亚的太太，因为嘎比亚太太很漂亮，应该是这样了。然后他常常要他的太太不要，讨厌。然后就那一天嘎比亚派他太太过去那个商店要跟他借一些面粉为了回来要弄chapati嘛，因为刚好那一天很多人来拜访他，大概是徒弟或是牧羊者都有了 ，OK， 或是和尚都有，多数来都是和尚。那些印度的人和尚他们不分别你是在家人出家人，如果他知道你开悟，他就会来拜访你就对了。那么不够那个面粉弄chapati啦所以他派太太过去接一下，没钱过去要面粉哪里有然后那个商店的主人就说：“你留下来嘛，你跟我一个晚上的什么面粉都给你了，不用钱的。”那太太贼讨厌就跑回去，跑回去跟先生说了。先生说：“就这样子而已，你也不肯我带你过去。”好，他就把太太抱过去下雨嘛，怕太太弄脏弄湿，怎么抱过去？抱过去说：“刚才我太太不懂事对不起啦，现在她是你的面粉给我。”哇，那个商店吓了一跳。第一，哪里有那么慷慨的先生，疯子的先生？事实上在那个范围，他也大概知道嘎比亚是开悟的名字了， 就是他太无名，没有跟着，又要他的太太，哪有这样子？隔壁哈，邻居不好哈。不过隔壁也是把太太拿出来呀，贡献了啊，面粉还给我就好了。结果那个人吓坏了，因为隔壁这么直啊，那么真诚啊，所以他吓了一跳。第二，他们两个为什么在雨？从他的家跑那边也是一段路啊，下雨这么大，两个都什么都没有，没有一滴雨在身上啊，所以他怕了。他说：“啊，好了，不敢了，我刚开玩笑而已，哪敢啊！好，你要多少面粉，全部带走。OK， 还好我们台湾面粉很多，不用那教哈。OK， 也不要试看看了，有时候人不那么好的啦。OK， 印度人他们不管怎么样，无名怎么样，也知道修行的人，懂不懂？也是要尊重，也知道有这种修行人的力量，还有尊重，懂不懂？别的地方我不保证哦，不要乱吃看看哦。太太跑掉，别怪我哦。真的哪有这种先生哈？连太太也卖票，为了请客啦，啊，为了请客。你们会不会跟护法嫉妒啊？不会，我需要他们那些肌肉啊，懂吗？因为我都是看人嘛，有时候路不平啊，有时候会跌倒，他们再扶一扶也好。有当过兵比较有那种警觉性啊，懂吗？女孩子没有当过兵，男孩子都有，是有用了。OK， 有时候我都看你们没有看路嘛，然后走路有时候不方便。Thank you 了，行。